religious spirit. It could be
If
anything.
they're in love with this world.
Yeah,
If they love this
they're going to
world, they
demonize the holy.
hate people who are sold out. They
Yeah,
absolutely hate them. Um, yeah.
they demonize the holy. That's what they do.
Yeah, the very thing that Jesus talks about being good, they call evil. And is a verse that said, don't call good evil and evil good. But
Right,
that's exactly what happens. Society looks down on people that are a little too excited about Jesus.
right.
They put their nose up at the street preacher thinking, well, they're not dignified. But you know how God responded to Michael, who was watching David dance before the Lord. David was being undignified, but God cursed Michael, and she was barren for the rest of her life for laughing at him and acting like that was not a good thing. And so we need to be really careful about making fun of people that are a little too excited about the Lord, because those people are actually the people we should emulate. We should be very
Right.
excited about the Lord.
Imitate me as I imitate Christ is what Paul says.
Yeah.
Now notice the contrast in the next verse. Now, first in this first verse, John, he must have fasted a lot and he didn't drink, right?
Yeah.
And then Jesus comes, he's eating and he's drinking.
Yep.
His first recorded miracle was wine,
Turning water into wine.
water into
Yep.
wine. And
And he's
so,
hanging out with the publican and the sinner and the
yeah,
wine bibber. So they're calling him a glutton and a wine bibber. So you got one extreme to the other. John is probably, doesn't do any of those things, and he got ridiculed. And then Jesus does these things, or we don't know. He's not a glutton. We know he's not a sinner. I don't know. Is he
well,
a
they
wine
say
bibber?
they
I mean, is
say
that
he's
the
a
right?
glutton. They ascribe
Yep.
false.
That's
This is
not
in the
true.
Sermon on the
Yeah.
Mount. Blessed are you when men shall revile you, persecute you, and say all manner of evil against you falsely for
Yeah.
my name's sake, for great is your reward in heaven. They say false things. And here's the bottom line. They're bent, they don't want to change. They want to justify themselves, kind of like the tax collector and the
Hmm.
Pharisee. Now,
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not like this tax collector. It's human nature, I guess,
Well, and
to
it's
justify yourself.
pride. It is pride,
Pride.
pure and simple. People are prideful. We have it in our culture. I'm in the deep South, and wow, have we got some horrible history in the deep South of pride and prejudice. There's a book called that, and there's a lot of pride and prejudice down here that it's not correct. It's not good. And these two verses kind of illuminate that kind of thinking. These people are not dignified. They're not good. You shouldn't listen to them. And it's wicked what they're doing here.